logistic perspective. And what percentage does Stripe take? You know?
Nope. So, are you ready for a little footage?
Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm great. Feeling great.
No. First of all, it is...
Today is Saturday, August the 12th. Is it the 12th or the 13th? It's the 12th. Let me make sure.
No, you just... It's the 12th.
12.
Okay, so it is Saturday, August the 12th.
11:08 a.m. I am on my way to Kingwood. I haven't been to Kingwood in a minute. Lone Star College. I've been invited to conduct a health seminar at that chapter of the Jack and Jill organization. I did some research on the Jack and Jill organization this morning, and it was started by a group of African American mothers in 1938 of a desire to educate their children regarding philanthropy, self-worth, health aspects, etiquette, such that their children can continue to grow and become the best that they can be. Again, that was in 1938, so that was a time of a lot of Jim Crow was still around. A lot of concerns regarding racism was more obvious at that time. Racism still exists. It's more covert, overt, and implicit. They're having their, I'm not sure how often they do the retreat, but it's a retreat for this particular chapter. They're focusing on health and wellness. So my patient, who just became a member of this group, from what I understand recently, invited me to talk at that particular retreat. So I'm excited about sharing with them aspects of knowledge regarding wellness. I have developed my first signature talk. I've spoken before over the years, but I never had what's called a signature talk. So I've developed my first signature talk, and the title is Aim for Optimal Wellness. Know your numbers. Know your numbers. We're getting into some traffic. What is going on? I wonder. So a problem in the conventional world of medicine is I believe the patients are not empowered to own their own health, to be proactive regarding their own health. We give the results of labs to the patients. The patients don't know what those numbers mean. The doctors typically glaze over the results and say, oh, everything looks good. But every single marker that we do, and the markers are the results of the lab, or the lab testing, or the lab tests in of themselves, and there's a myriad of lab tests. Every single marker means something. You might not have obvious disease or an obvious dysfunction in which you receive an ICD-10 code, and that's the coding system, the taxonomy of diseases. But before a disease begins, the body begins to tell us something. For example, regarding autoimmune disease, the markers for autoimmune disease can develop 30, 40, 50 years before you actually are labeled with a disease. So the goal in this current culture of metabolic unwellness, the goal now is to be proactive and to be empowered, self-empowerment, to optimize your health from a more holistic, preventative, upstream perspective. I tell my clients there's 3 genres of medicine. There's downstream, there's midstream, and there's upstream. In America, most practitioners, especially in the emergency room, we practice downstream medicine. A patient comes into the emergency room with a heart attack, man, most of the times, unless the patient is too far gone, we can bring them back from the brinks of death. Midstream medicine is just maintenance. Patient comes into the doctor's office, get their blood pressure checked, for example. Blood pressure is normal. Okay, let me refill your medicines. No conversation ensues regarding, well, is there a time where I could potentially get off of these medicines? The thought process is, I will be on these medicines for the rest of my life. Many patients, when I ask them their health history, oh, that's nothing wrong. But why are you on this medicine? Why are you on hydrochlorothiazide? Oh, I just have a touch of hypertension, but it's under control, so I'm okay. No, you're not okay. You're not okay. If you need medicines to control anything in your health, then there is a potential dysfunction. Yes, it might be under control, but why can't we facilitate root cause resolution to dive deeper into why the symptomatology or the sign developed in the first place?
So, how are you feeling going into this speaking engagement?
I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling empowered as well. I am excited about the fact that I am presenting my first program, version 1.0. I presented it a couple of weekends ago as a dry run, so to speak, and I'm continuing to finesse it. I woke up this morning, in the wee hours of the morning, and spent about 4 hours finessing the presentation and the offer. I'm excited. This is the first time that I would have actually presented an offer, a program that is out of the conventional world of medicine to clients. So I'm excited to offer them that program, and I look forward to the response. I feel confident that I will have a good response from this.
Good. 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 You got this. You got this, Auntie.
Yep.
To provide obstetrical and gynecological care from a holistic perspective. So I know a lot of you may have heard, but if you can give her a round of applause so she can come up and
Health. And I am the CEO of my health. One more time, my name is? And I am the CEO of my health. Take charge of health. Take charge of life. Let's pause and take a moment to appreciate this significant step you're taking towards a healthier future, right? Just got the pat on the back. Let's celebrate. Come on, y'all know how to celebrate. So taking charge of your health is a continuous dialogue. We are now reclaiming our health sovereignty by operating from the right place with the right minds. I love myself. Therefore, I commit to caring for myself. Wait a minute. Remember, my dad's a preacher. One more time. I love myself. Therefore, I commit to caring for myself. I am healthy. Thank you. So with love and gratitude to your excellent health.
You just got off stage.
I thought they received it well. See as far as response on the form, but I think they were an attentive audience. You've got to bring them in. You've got to facilitate participation so they won't fall asleep on it. But it was a nice venue, and I actually enjoyed it. I went off script many times. I don't know if I went down some rabbit holes, but I definitely went off script,
Yeah,
which I tend to do at times.
yeah. It's okay.
I think that means I know my information.
Yeah.
It won't burn or nothing like that.
I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna mark them.
But it depends
I'm
on
gonna tag them
the,
too. But I'll give it her a
on
week.
the-
She has to pay for them in a week. If not,
because Friday's going to be busy. So if you see all of this right here,
Now-
so are in Friday,
now the
they
other
are very
ones,
busy.
the
They're
other
gonna
deal,
have a lot
we
of
need,
little
just
jobs,
look
a
at
lot
your
of
own
little
GH.
training and things like that.
Okay. Well, let me see what you got. And what about cost-wise? It just varies
Yeah,
between black
let
and
me
white?
give
Depending on
it
the
back.
color. It varies depending on color.
Okay. Well, let me see.
Okay, if you don't mind spraying that with binder for me real quick, and I'll get you one outside.
And then, of course, I'm going to have to deal with the backsplash, too. So, you know, the flooring might be, it's not too busy.
Do you have anything on your cabinet? Do you have anything on your cabinet? Nothing? Okay, so then you can do 3 p.m. Is that the current one?
You want to see it?
No, go ahead. I'll show you.
Hey, okay. Yeah, right now, I mean, it's just bare. The cabinet is. So what do you mean by plywood at the bottom?
So for the 2 cm, since it's very thin, they need plywood support in the bottom, and they double it up so they can really make the edge for you. For the 3 cm, they don't have to. Since it's already thick enough, it just sits on top of the.
What would you put in plywood?
The thickness.
I have nothing on
You
it.
don't have nothing on there, so then you can use a 3 cm. And then a 3 cm is like a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, you won't have that little seam.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so let me show you. So basically, I have all of the white boards. They're going to be on the outside of this building and in front of it, on the side and in front. Inside, I'm going to have a couple of porcelain slabs, and I'm going to have a couple of. Are you looking for white